Am I the asshole for going no contact with my in-laws after my mother-in-law did things out of spite at my son's wedding? Buckle up, it's a long one. Me, 48 female, and husband Ryan, 42 male, have been together for years. My grown children are not his biologically, but he has always treated them and their grandchildren like his own. My son, 28 male, got married in June 2026 and had a beautiful wedding. My in laws have always from day one been invited to any kind of family functions. We have always welcomed them with open arms. Things have been fine in the past. My mother in law, 65 female, has always been kind of a rude person, but overall, we just overlooked her comments and let it go. My husband always just said, it's just how she is. Come this past May, it was my husband's birthday, and we had dinner reservations with his parents for Saturday evening to celebrate. The night before, Friday, my husband had a little too much birthday celebration, and we ended up having a disagreement over me seeing a male gyno. I work at an OB office, so we all see the docs. Makes life much easier for us, and we don't have to pay for the visit. Well, my husband made a really rude and stupid comment that hurt my feelings really bad. So I told him I was canceling going to his birthday dinner. I left Saturday morning and he texted me asking when I would be home. I asked him what time he was leaving and he said about 2:30 p.m. So I replied, I'll be home after 2:30 p.m. then. I then nicely texted his mom and told her I apologized but wasn't going to make it to dinner that night. Now I don't know what Ryan said to her, but I got home about 3 p.m. and he was still at home and was on the phone with his parents in the garage. I went in the house and he came in later and, no lie, looked me straight in the eyes and said, you can leave. Has never said that to me in all the years we have been together. The way my head spun around and I think I spit fire must have scared him because he froze and I said, I will burn this house down before you will ever tell me to leave. By the end of the evening and a whole lot of yelling later, we worked it out. Now his mom used to call me at least 2 times a week, faithfully for years. After that, I didn't get one text or one call for 5 weeks, until the wedding. Now here's where the drama starts. Wedding days are big. Ceremony is 4:30 p.m. Guests arrive starting at 3:30 and my in-laws show up and my father-in-law sees us and tells us how everything looks beautiful and how wonderful we look. My mother-in-law, her first words are, oh, look at your boobs hanging out. I bet Ryan loves those. For context, I had a beautiful silk navy blue long formal dress on with a low plunge neckline with spaghetti straps. Very elegant, and yes, I have 38 D cups, but the dress made him look great. Strike one. Anyways, the wedding starts and all of it goes off without a hitch. Then it's reception time. My parents, my in-laws, and some of my extended family is at our assigned table. Typical reception stuff, and it comes to the maid of honor and best man speech. Now my oldest son was the best man, 29 male, and my boys are 19 months apart, so they have been best friends since they were born. So my son's speech was cute and funny and from the heart. Now in the middle of it, my mother-in-law has the audacity to sigh as loud as she could, not once but twice, pick up her plate and fan herself and loudly say, I'm so hungry. Meanwhile, my mom and aunt are watching her and side-eyeing me like, what the fuck? It was all I could do to keep myself together, but I did. Then it's time for a quick prayer before dinner. And my mother-in-law is like, oh god, come on. Like, really? Okay, strike two. We get dinner and the DJ announces the dance is coming up. Well, anyone who knows me knew how much the mother-son dance meant to me. I picked a super special song for it and I was so excited to have this moment with my son. As soon as my mother-in-law heard that, she got up and said, okay, well, we're leaving now. And I was like, don't you want to stay and see the dance with Riley? She said just a blatant nope and grabbed 4 cupcakes and cookies on her way out. That was it. The rest of the night was a blast and everything I had hoped it would be for my son and daughter-in-law. The next day comes and my other daughter-in-law, 28 female, calls me and says, Nana, my mom called her. I was like, oh boy, what now? She said my mother-in-law, Donna, walked up to my mom in front of my family and told her, your dress is terrible. It looks like you're going to a funeral. Stunned, my mom didn't know what to say or anyone else. She just said, thanks. That was the last straw. I marched in the house, told my husband what happened, and said, you better do something about this. And his response was, what do you want me to do? She is my mom. I said, I want you to call her out on her behavior, which is completely unacceptable. After 4 days of us having this conversation about how he should handle it, he said he wasn't. So I did. And I sent her a long text outlining all the things she did, mentioned above, and how very rude she was when she was graciously invited to the wedding as family. I told her that as of now, I'm going no contact with them, and as far as I'm concerned, they are not welcome to any more family functions until she can apologize for her behavior. It has been 6 weeks, and she refuses to apologize and told my husband that they do not care about me at all. Now my husband says he's stuck in the middle and I should apologize for my text. I refuse to apologize for anything because I did not create this situation. My mother-in-law did this all out of spite for being mad at me over the birthday dinner, and my husband agrees with that but still enables her behavior. He refuses to stand up to his parents for me. So, am I the asshole for going no contact with my in-laws?